What's Poppin' Korea? It's your DJ Brian June. You're listening to What's Poppin' on TBS efm. Today is Tuesday, and we're back in the dungeon as usual. And for a lot of us who might be students, you're probably thinking, oh my god, the summer's almost over. I'm so stressed out. I have to go back to school. I know you guys don't want to go back to school. And I know I said I always hated summers ending, but think about it. You're going back to school, and it can't be that bad. School isn't all that bad. You see all your friends, you might meet some new people, some new kids in the school. You expand your mind a little bit. And also the cool thing is you go back to school and the friends that you didn't get to see during summer vacation, you get to see the changes, especially if you're younger. Kids go through that, the adolescent stage and everything. And certain people might, the year before might have a beautiful skin, but all of a sudden you go back to school, you see these people with pimples all over their faces and be like, ha ha, you ugly now. You know what I'm saying? Or fashion too. You could see kids with who couldn't dress before, but now they got some crazy fashion sense. New hairstyles. Some kids might have lost weight, got in shape. Some kids might have got fat. All these new little things you get to see when school starts up. That's what I liked. I love going back to school. I know you guys are probably thinking, Brian, you was a little nerd. I was a nerd. I love school. I love summer reading, all that stuff. But I don't do that now, so I kind of miss it, all right? So, for those of you guys going back to school, think of all the positive things. And, don't worry about school too much. You got to be happy for it. So, don't worry. Be happy. And I wonder what the next song is going to be. I set it up for you guys. Check it out. This is the first song of the hour. This is Bobby McFerrin with Don't Worry, Be Happy. Welcome back to What's Poppin' with Brian Jew. We're on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and surrounding areas, and GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, how do you get in contact with us? It's pretty simple. You can send us a text to sharper pound 1013 for a charge of 51, or send us a tweet at TBS What's Poppin', or send us an email to efmpoppin@gmail.com, or simply send us a Kakao message if you added us as a plus friend. That's TBS EFM, of course, as a plus friend. Also, if you want to be part of our open studio on Wednesdays, but we air that on Fridays, please contact us by email. That's efmpoppin@gmail.com. And if you know how to get here already, just be here by 10:45, 11 before 11, of course, because that's when we actually do the recording. And if you already know how to get here, please email us and let us know that you're going to be here so we can actually promise you guys a spot in the studio. It's a lot of fun, a lot of goofiness going on, but it's a lot of fun. So please, we urge you guys to come to the studio and bring your friends too, bring all your friends, bring a lot of your friends, because we have nothing but room, and we're just like a big family. All right, now to get to the word of the day. The first song of the day was Don't Worry, Be Happy by Bobby McFerrin. So, what's the word of the day? Actually, you guys are probably thinking, it's too simple. Actually, it ain't. We're not going to use worry or happy because that's obvious, too obvious. So today, we're going to throw a curveball at y'all and use the word don't. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, Brian, don't ain't a real word. It is a word. Everyone uses the word don't. Don't do this, don't do that. Now, I know you're probably thinking it's lame, but think of all the songs with the word don't in it. There's a lot of songs with the word don't in it. And this next song is actually a perfect example. It's in the title of the song, and it's a great song. You guys are probably going to listen to it and be like, oh my God, I remember the song from The Breakfast Club. Oh my gosh, I love the song. So check it out. This is Simple Minds with Don't You. That was Simple Minds with Don't You Forget About Me. Now, coming up on today's show, it's Tuesday, so we're going to have Michael Jones join us in the second half of our show for Poppin' Review. See, there you go. I hyped it up. Everybody's like, ooh, who's this Michael Jones dude? If you're new to the program, Michael Jones is a legit dude who's going to be reviewing a new album. And if you want to find out what he's going to review, you need to stick around for that. All right, now we're going to get into the next song. And the word of the day today is don't. So the next song actually, doesn't have don't in the title, but the word comes up very often in the song. And if you don't know what the song is, all you K-pop fans out there will know this song. Two of my girls are in this group. That sounds weird. Two of my girls, it sounds like my daughters or something. No, I do not have kids. Do not get the wrong idea. No, I do not have kids. But, for example, I'll sing a song for you right now. You don't know me. You don't know me. So shut up, boy. Yes, I sounded weird. But that's the song. You know who that is. That's my girl, Min, from the group Miss A in this track. Check it out. This is Miss A with Bad Girl, Good Girl. Once again, that was my girl, or girls actually, from the group Miss A with Bad Girl, Good Girl. All right, now it's time for the final song, the first half of our show. I know time flies when we're having a great time. So don't start crying already because you're thinking, it's already almost over, Brian. No, I don't want it to over. I don't want it to be over. Don't cry, alrighty? Don't cry because I'll be back with part 2. And of course, the wonderful, the bodacious, the outrageous, the handsome, the man of the second half of our show, of course, Mr. Michael Jones. I know you ladies out there screaming, oh my God, it's Michael! But it's not that Michael. It's not Michael Jackson. It's Michael Jones. I know. I just put your hopes down. But check it out. This is Guns N' Roses with Don't Cry. Welcome back to What's Poppin', and now it's time for Paparazzi. One of Korea's 3 music labels, big music labels, might be in trouble for copying dance moves. Now, in some videos advertising a television show, the company we're talking about today showed off some trainee groups that will compete with each other in a dance-off. But there was one problem with one of the groups, of course. Several viewers have noticed that the choreography looks as if it was copied from a choreographer named Jay Blaze. Now, Jay Blaze became aware of it and tweeted about it. He wrote, hello at whatever entertainment official. I'm Jay Blaze and I'm angry, he posted. The heck is this? We, of course, changed some of the language because we can't say it on air. But, we removed the name of the company as well because we don't want all the people to hate on this company. Now, the tweet continued and he said, how disrespectful. Beep. Jay Blaze needs to talk to you. If anyone knows how to get in contact with them, Twitters, emails, etc., let me know. Because where's my check? So, there's no comment from the company yet as of what the time the script was written, of course. But we hope that in the future, companies learn from this. Don't copy off of people. And if you're going to copy or if you want their choreography, call the choreographer and be like, hey, look. We looked online, your stuff's legit, so we'll give you money, so can we use your moves? Don't just be copying off of people. If someone did that to me, took my moves, I would have to, I might have to sue somebody. That's how I do it, That's what I'm gonna do. I don't give I'm so sorry. You already made all that money off of my moves, then you gotta give me some percentage. Anyways, with that set up, we're gonna play the next song for you guys. And this song is called Dancing on My Own. It's by a group called Pixie Lot. Check it out. Pixie Lot with Dancing on My Own. And I'll be back with Michael Jones. All right, we're back in the studio with Mr. Mike Jones.
And Brian Jew.
All right, I'm going to write this down.
You're supposed to sing with me on that, dude. I was waiting.
I'm going to write a reminder. Reminder, do not have Mike Jones write me a logo song. There you go.
Pain sears into my heart.
You sound beautiful.
Thanks, dude.
You sound beautiful.
I like that intro you gave me before, man. You were like saying I was magnificent and godly and whatnot.
I didn't use the word godly.
Oh, that's what I heard.
I did say bodacious.
Bodacious. Doesn't that mean godly? Like really? Awesome? Like majestic?
All these words that you're making up on your own.
Oh, that's what I heard. Yeah, that's what I heard.
No, that's what you wanted me to say.
Oh, man. I hate it when it works like that.
Yes.
Hello, Brian. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good.
How are you?
I was thinking last night, I actually had a song that I was going to sing you. I was like, okay, how am I going to introduce this today's show?
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Jones.
But I can't remember it. I can't.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I didn't write it down. See, that's the thing. If you've got a good idea, you got to write that stuff down.
Why do you think we have smartphones? You know what I do? If I come up with a melody, I know I'm going to forget it. Hit the recorder thing.
Oh, and then you sing it. Yeah.
Yeah, like I came up with a lot of songs like that I haven't released.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, I think I've got the memory of a flea. Because, like, literally, I'll my button on my phone is like...
even remember things?
Well, that's the thing. That's what the point I was trying to
Are you trying to say you have, like, a flea's brain size?
A goldfish memory. Anyway, the point is, I was trying to get onto my phone. I was pushing the button, and the button's kind of sticky. So I was pushing the button and trying to get to, like, an app. And it's gone by the time I get the app because I got to, like, search through all my 97,000 pounds of...
fixed?
You're right. I'm going to get a new phone.
Yes.
Enough of this.
Yes, enough of this. We're not here to talk about phones or the song that you wrote for me. We're here to talk about one of the greatest artists that have ever been around.
Yeah, absolutely.
Still around.
Absolutely. You know this dude's almost 50 years old?
He don't look it.
I know.
He lives like he's 20. He's got great fashion.
Absolutely.
He's got girls lined up waiting for him all the time, groupies and everything.
He does.
Dudes wanting to be him.
Yep, just
and
like
he sounds amazing.
He does. Can you sing any of his songs?
Are you gonna come my way?
Are you gonna go? Sorry.
Are you gonna go my way? My bad. Yes.
Do you know the song, Mr. Cab Driver, let my baby style? I don't know the words.
That song I don't know.
Okay.
But I know some other tracks, of course.
We're talking about Lenny Kravitz, everybody.
Yes, we are.
Yep.
Mr. Lenny Kravitz,
I can't
the one
believe
and
this.
only. Why?
Because, I've been doing this show for quite a while, and I've yet to do Lenny Kravitz.
It
the
doesn't
guy
matter.
is awesome. I know, but the guy's
It's
awesome.
better
He's
late than
he
never.
should have been one of my first picks. He's really, really good.
Well, you do have a brain size of a flea, so...
That's true, so I forgot.
You just admitted
I think I tried to remember that... No, my brain's not the size of the flea. Never mind. Dang
Your
it.
memory, that's what you said earlier. Yes.
Anyway,
But
we're
yes.
talking about Lenny Kravitz. He's awesome. I actually, what I chose to do today, Brian, instead of like trying to pick one album of his, I went with a greatest hits album.
Okay.
Because Lenny Kravitz, he's actually got 9 published albums. He's got a new album coming out this year called Negrophilia. He's got a ton of albums. It's hard to pick. Hard to pick which one.
How long has he been in the game?
He's been in. Oh, you asked me that question, and I don't know the exact answer. I believe 1989 was when he first started. But I'm going to have to check that. When we come back from the break, I'll check. And
He's been out for a long time.
He's been going for a while. Especially, like, if he started in 89, well, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, he'd have been about 20 years old when he started.
You know what? To me, though, he is the perfect definition, like, in the not Bible, in the dictionary.
Oh, Lenny Kravitz.
In the dictionary, under swag or swagger, they should have his picture.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And he's got such a cool story, too. So, I think we're going to give a listen here in a bit, aren't we? And
gotta listen to one of the songs.
Listen to one song. We'll come back. We'll talk a little bit about Lenny Kravitz and why you guys should think he's cool. And
I
why
know the song, too.
Awesome.
American Woman.
This song is actually a remix, a cover song from a Canadian band. The Guess Who, but
Lenny
of course,
Kravitz, why did you do that?
No, he makes
why
it,
a Canadian band?
He makes it all the much better. So I'll give it up to Lenny. So.
Yeah, but I'm joking. I know a lot of people are listening right now from Canada. They're like, why are you picking on the Canadians? I love Canadians.
Exactly.
Mike's Canadian.
I am Canadian. And
if
you're
I didn't like a Canadian, I would slash his throat right now.
And you would you wouldn't have called me bodacious. Aha, I do remember.
But I didn't say majestic.
I know I'm making it up.
Yes. Yes. But
let's listen.
Michael is a cool dude, and he brought this cool dude with him today. So check it out. This is Lenny Kravitz with
American Woman.
Once again, that was Mr. Swag himself, a.k.a. the man,
Lenny Kravitz.
#swagger, Lenny Kravitz.
I just
with
want
the song called
American Woman. I'm not gonna sing it again. I think I hurt everybody's ears when we went into that song.
American Woman. That's how Mike's impression of Lenny Kravitz sounded earlier. Yes.
You guys should record your voice and send in the sound of the way
that's the
Lenny
truth.
Kravitz.
I don't know if people realize it. They're like, oh my gosh, you guys sound so goofy on radio. How about y'all record yourselves and listen to yourself and see if you can stand your own voice? Sometimes I'll listen to myself on radio and be
I'm like,
why do I sound like that?
Turn it off. Turn it off now.
And with Mike, it's funny because it's not even himself listening to his own voice. I had to hear his voice. My ears are bleeding.
It's not that bad. Come on,
my eardrums have exploded.
Dude, you're turning me into...
I'm just joking.
Oh, it's terrible. Well, listen, so we're talking about Lenny Kravitz, and we're talking about his greatest hits album that came out in the year 2000. A couple of facts about Lenny Kravitz. Did you know, Brian, that his mother was the famous Roxy Roker? She played Helen Willis on the television show The Jeffersons.
Really?
Yes. Now, this is really cool.
Did not know that.
She didn't play Mrs. Jefferson. She played the woman. This is actually a really, really groundbreaking role. She played the woman, a black woman that was married to a white guy.
In the show?
In the show. It was the first time on screen in primetime television that you had an interracial couple.
Oh.
So this was really, really big. So his mother, Lenny Kravitz's mother, was black, and his father was a Jewish guy.
In real life?
White Jewish guy, yep. Real life. Yep. That's why his last name is Kravitz. It's actually, that's a very... I think a very Jewish last name.
Okay.
Yep. And another interesting fact for our people might not know of, he was actually named after his uncle who fought and died in the Korean War.
Wow!
Yeah! It was like, isn't that cool?
So he's linked with us in a way.
In a way,
yes.
So we're in Korea. He died in Korea.
So all you listeners right now, all you Korean listeners who don't know who Lenny Kravitz is, isn't that cool?
I think it's cool.
He's linked with Korea.
He's linked with Korea.
Awesome.
Yeah. His
uncle
played a major. Well, unfortunately, he sacrificed a major part of himself for Korea.
His uncle didn't die in the war.
His uncle died. Yeah, he was 20 years old. He was actually.
God rest his soul. Yes.
Yes, he was posthumously. I don't know how to say this. Posthumously awarded the Distinguished Service Cross, which is really, really good. It's a bravery medal. Anyway, that was not Lenny Kravitz himself, the singer, that got that. It was his uncle, just to clarify. Lenny Kravitz is also a pretty strong Christian, which is a lot of people might not know. Yeah, a lot of people might not know that. And if you listen to a lot of his songs, this is kind of interesting. He always kind of has, not always, generally kind of has a spiritual theme in a lot of his songs. And you can hear it in the songs in this album, you can hear that also.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought he was like one of those people who are spiritual, just spiritual, not religious, but like, I believe in a higher power.
I would say
I get my music from that. That's what I thought he was like.
I would say, like, he wouldn't. I don't think he would say, "Oh, I go to church every Sunday and I, hang out." I think, based on what I read about him, he would say, "Nah, I just, Jesus is in my heart and I just know exactly what's up and that's where I believe." And I mean, there's a guy. He's just an artist. I don't think he really cares too much about all that religious stuff.
What?
He's just.
You know what? In the dictionary,
what's that?
He'd be under double swag.
Double swag times 2. You betcha.
Check it out. This is again Lenny Kravitz with the song "Fly Away." That was Fly Away by Lenny Kravitz, Mr. #double swag.
Double
there
swag.
You go.
I'm going to give you the triple swag right here. You ready for this?
All right.
The dude won 4 Grammy Awards in a row for Best Male Vocalist.
Dang it.
1999 to 2002. I know. Like,
he's talented dude.
What do you got to do? What do you got to do to get that?
Be Lenny Kravitz?
I guess so.
Yes.
Man, I'm going to work on it. I'm going to go out and get my nose pierced. I'm gonna get myself some hair like him because he's got cool hair.
Sorry to knock some reality into your life, but just because you get your nose pierced and get crazy hairstyles doesn't mean you can actually be able to sing.
True. There's that.
Oh!
There's that. Right now, I'm
brought
sure.
You back to earth.
Yeah, I'm sure. BFJ Asiatic is probably listening to me and saying, "Yeah, Mike, you can't sing at all, buddy."
She doesn't hate you.
I know she loves me.
She's probably gonna say, "Michael, you have a wonderful..."
No, she will not.
Wonderful...
No, she will not.
...voice in your own head. She doesn't hate you. But I'm pretty sure she is a new fan to Lenny Kravitz now because Lenny Kravitz is Mr. Swag himself.
Yep.
And unfortunately, we are out of time, we got to play another song for them. This is going to be the last song, though.
This is a great song to finish with, too, so that's okay. This is a great song to end with.
Then you introduce it.
I will. We're going to listen to Again by Lenny Kravitz. It's one of his best.
Alrighty, and this is Brian Jew and
Michael Jones.
Signing off.
See y'all.
Peace.